I'm Deepti Mathew. I'm 50 years old. I'm originally from India, but I grew up in Africa and the UK. And today I live in Dakar in Senegal. Street Business School is a great organization. It was founded actually in Uganda. The founders are from the United States, and they were working in Uganda with women selling beads, these paper beads that they were making themselves. But these women were very clear that they wanted to be able to run their own businesses rather than rely on people to sell their beads for them. So Street Business School really developed its own curriculum that is tailor-made towards training women below the poverty line with little or no education, so you can be illiterate as well, to build the confidence, the self-reliance, as well as the hard business skills that they need to run their own businesses. Today, we are in 33 countries with over 240 partners working on any of the sustainable development goals. Well, nearly any of them. There's one sustainable development goal, life underwater, that our partners don't work on. So the organization was founded in 2018. So it's not a very old organization, but we still managed to reach 33 countries and 220 partners. We work in, for example, we have many partners who are based in Rwanda. We have many partners who are based in other East African countries like Kenya, Tanzania, Uganda, etc. And the impact that we have, that our program has on women, is that it's a 6-month course that women participate in. And by the end of the 6 months, 85% have already set up a business. And we had an external evaluation done that showed that we more than double income within 12 to 18 months of them having completed the course. So not only do they feel that, oh, let's start a business, but they're able to sustain that business and grow that business and more than double their incomes. So I'm in Rwanda for the Women Deliver conference, and one of the most interesting things that we heard was when President Paul Kagame talked about how high Rwanda is rated on the Global Gender Index. It's in the top 10 countries of the world. So this is a country that already recognizes that women are a very important lever to growing an economy, to creating a population that is self-reliant and has the ability to move generations out of poverty. So for us, Rwanda is the perfect country for us to work in, to find partners to support, partners who are already Rwandan organizations working with Rwandan communities that we support and we train on our curriculum. So the mission of Street Business School is really straightforward. We want to end global poverty. And we believe that the most powerful way to ending global poverty is by giving a woman access to her own source of income through entrepreneurship. We believe that entrepreneurship is a life skill. It's not just a business skill, it's a life skill because it gives you independence and it gives you agency. How do we do it? Street Business School doesn't want to be directly present in every single country. We want to give our curriculum to other partners who are already in country so that they can add it to whatever program. So whatever NGO is already in country, we want them to have our curriculum so that they can add it to their programs. How do they come to know about Street Business School? How do they join Street Business School partnership? It's really a simple, straightforward process. You can go onto our website, streetbusinessschool.org, and there's a process described there how to apply. You can send a contact email and our team will reach out to you and take you through the process of applying to participate in one of our workshops where that you can get the certification to be a street business school trainer and add it to your NGO's program. So we don't train women directly. We train other NGOs to take our program and our curriculum and train women. So these are it's a train the trainer model. So our basic philosophy is, why should we be there when there are already other local NGOs who are much closer to the communities, but we can give them a really powerful tool which is proven to more than double income for these women. So they can learn how to take our curriculum and use it in the field with the women they serve. So the focus is really to make sure that these women feel confident and have the business skills to set up their own little micro enterprises. Now, what are the modules? They're around financial management, they're around how to do market research, they're around, business planning, etc. But it's designed so that a woman with, like you were saying, zero or very little literacy can do all of these things. She can do bookkeeping even though she is illiterate by drawing pictures and writing numbers. And there's a very strong focus on self-confidence, helping a woman feel that she can be a businesswoman. Because for generations, her family might have been below the poverty line, but with this course, for the first time, she can pull herself and her family out of poverty. Yeah, I think the challenges that the women face are two lenses, and they're working at the intersection of these two challenges. One is, because you are a woman, you already have less opportunities and less access to many things. You most probably have less education. You don't own many things. The things that are there in the family belong to the men in the family. And you have less healthcare, you have less time, you have less everything just because you were a woman. The second aspect of it is that because most of these women have come from parents, grandparents, ancestors who have always been below the poverty line or been near the poverty line, for a woman or a person to believe that they can be the first person in all of these generations to move not just themselves but their entire family out of poverty is a really big thing for them to really absorb and believe. So the program tackles all of these aspects. It focuses on self-confidence and reliance and grit and belief that you are a businesswoman. And it also focuses on the fact that how do you give a woman the ability to generate income around all of these constraints? She has less time. She doesn't own many things. She doesn't have money or savings. So we train them to start with $1 or to start with $2 and set up a business. We show them how that is possible. So we are already in Rwanda. So we have many Rwandan partners who have come for the training, who have gotten the certification that they know and they understand the street business school curriculum and are now applying that curriculum into their programs. So whether they are working on HIV/AIDS, whether they are working on refugee camps or anti-human trafficking or climate resilience or agriculture, they all know that if you increase a woman's income, it will help them reduce early marriage, it will reduce FGM, it will reduce maternal deaths, etc. So they're not necessarily NGOs that are focused only on women's incomes, but they know that if they increase the woman's income, they can achieve all of these outcomes. The Women Deliver conference was incredibly powerful. I have studied gender. I've been working in gender and development. But even for somebody like me, it was an immensely powerful forum because you realize that there are so many voices. and that women have been working in solidarity on so many really complicated challenges. And there's so much amazing work that's being done already. Some of our partners, like Mothers to Mothers, which is working with HIV positive women, they held an amazing session which is talking about how if you improve a woman's economic situation, it also helps when you're talking about HIV/AIDS. There were amazing voices around, female genital mutilation, around early marriage, preventing early marriage, around access to nutrition and maternal health, sexual and reproductive health. It was an inspiring conference to be part of. I really think we need to keep celebrating, and we need to keep talking and amplifying our voices and the voices of our other sisters. I think we are beginning to influence policy. Not every country is like Rwanda, which has progressive and female positive policies. There are many other countries that can learn from this example and learn from some of the voices that we heard at Women Deliver.